Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles the Bandsman. Welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So today, we have an absolutely ridiculous show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So Shannon Sharpe, once again, is losing his damn mind over LeBron James, and again, his own viewers are like making fun of him in the comment section. So Shannon again is here coming to the defense of LeBron, even though nobody really attacked him, but essentially that's what he's doing. So as you guys know, Max Kellerman and Chris Paul and Rich Paul went viral this week, where Max Kellerman was essentially saying that if MJ played today, he would average a 40-point triple-double, and he gave his explanation. Take a listen to Max here.
Michael Jordan in today's game would average a 40-point triple-double, Rich.
Now you're out of your mind.
I'll explain. Michael Jordan's usage rate was way ahead of everyone else's in his day. And today the usage rate is even higher for the primary guy. His usage rate would be through the roof. It would dwarf Luka's or Harden's.
You know, sometimes
That's one.
Sometimes people say things, and here's the thing. MJ is my guy.
I'll
like
prove
really,
it.
like really.
I got you.
That's like, we have a great relationship. And I never ask him these things when I'm around him because whatever. But I do believe sometimes people say things that he don't even believe.
I will demonstrate the case. You tell me where there's a flaw in the logic. The usage rate would be even higher than it used to be. Now, the way that guy is used nowadays is as the primary ball handler, right? They take what used to be a two guard and they make him or even a three, and they make him the point guard, basically. MJ spent 1 year of his career as a point guard. He averaged 32, 8, and 8. That's the first thing. And the usage rate is much higher now. But here's the next thing, Rich. People talk about MJ's outside shooting, right? Because he was a 33-ish% lifetime three-point shooter.
No, he was a born jump shooter. Why would you talk about his outside shooting? The three ball, or you just saying
I'm talking about
jump
the three
shot?
ball. The three ball. MJ,
He would perfect
three
that.
times in his career, shot at least 3 threes a game. Every time he shot at least 3 threes a game, meaning he had more reps doing it, he shot no less than 37%, almost 38% from three, okay? Meaning, nowadays, a player like MJ would shoot 8, 10, 12 threes a game, given his high usage. And the more he shot, the higher the percentage went, which is in form with how his jump shooting was, his free throw shooting. He could shoot. MJ would be no less than a 37%, maybe a 40% three-point shooter if he was focusing on that part of his game. And his own stats bear it out. His usage rate would be higher. What does 32, 8, and 8 turn into? What does 37, 5, and 6 turn into? Because he averaged it back then.
No, you're missing a major point. You're basing this as if people still consider the pecking order. These kids today, they're not bowing down to nobody. They're not just going to sit around and let you shoot every shot.
I mean, they do it for Luka and Harden.
No, they don't.
They did it for Harden.
No.
But,
No,
okay,
they don't.
are you
That's
telling
not-
me that Luka or Harden would average more points than MJ?
What I'm telling
They're in
you
the
is-
mid-30s.
What I'm telling you is, in today's NBA, guys are coming in and they're not caring as much as you think about who you are and what you did. Because in their mind, I'm the guy too. So I disagree with that. Now, could he average 40? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said a 40-point triple-double.
But, Rich, if he's at 32, 8, and 8 in that era, without shooting the three, what do you think he is today? You think he's not going to add 5, 8 points? And he had 37
you
points.
said a
He's at 35
40-point
points.
triple-double.
He would average. Over multiple seasons, he would average
Oh,
that.
my God.
And he would win the
I know
championship
you got the
while
shoes
doing
on,
it.
but this is ridiculous. And again, you're talking to the biggest fan. Listen, let me just tell you.
Harden came close to a 30-plus point triple-double. Do you know how much better in every area of the game MJ was than Harden? Harden doesn't do a single thing better than MJ.
Do you know I could recite every commercial that came on WGN? Because I never changed the channel.
I got you.
Okay, so this is, but why would you focus? This is a great question that I'm asking. And you go right to Michael Jordan, a guy that we know could do all things.
Okay.
Great. So you heard what Max had to say. So Shannon Sharpe hears that, and they decide to do a show about it on Nightcap. And then Shannon tries to now do a rebuttal to him, and he absolutely falls flat on his face. I mean, he almost had a total mental collapse trying to make his point here. So for those of you who didn't hear this train wreck, I want to play it for you now, and I'm going to come back and continue on. Take a listen to Shannon Sharpe here.
Who do you agree with on this one?
No, I agree with Max. I think, the cream always rises to the top. Like, I do think MJ would probably average about 40 in this era. Okay, Ocho. He was so dynamic. He was fast. He was quick. He was explosive with an unstoppable turnaround mid-range jump shot. Are you kidding? It ain't but a couple guys shoot the midi now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you ain't shooting a three or dunking something at the rim, man, ain't nobody
But that's
shooting
the
no
thing,
in-between
though.
shot.
40 points on middies, that means he's going to have to get up 8 to 10 threes a game. And he said, I don't like to shoot the three because it takes away from my aggressiveness. Now, something's going to have to change, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's a two-way player, Unc. He going to get at least 6 to 12 points off defense now. The way these boys shooting, it's a faster pace. He ain't necessarily probably going to shoot a lot more threes. I mean, he'll probably take a couple more, but for the most part, he was so relentless in getting to the basket. Who's gonna be able to stay in front of him?
Nobody.
Nobody gonna stay in front of him.
I agree with Max too. And you have to think during Jordan's era, they played a little bit more defense, Joe. They was a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
When you go to that goddamn hole, they gonna meet you. Huh?
But
Yeah.
see,
you.
You guys are looking at it like Jordan or who he is and what he's become. Now imagine him being on a team and he's not Michael Jordan yet. So now you think they're gonna just say, okay, shoot 27 times a game? Because when he averaged that 37, he was shooting about 27, 28 times a game. And the way these kids are wired now, these kids don't really respect anything. It's easy to say they respect Jordan now because Jordan is retired. But look at him on your team. It's hard, man. These guys, these kids different now, Joe. They not like you, Joe. They not like you and I.
Nah.
We would have easily, okay, man, okay, do your thing, bro. These kids, like, I'm trying to get mine.
But even if they didn't care, Joe, Uncle Joe, it's still Jordan. He's still gonna get his regardless of whether they respect him or not.
No, they got to pass you the ball, Joe.
Care who it is or not.
I give you a prime example. You get a couple of guys like Kobe. Kobe wasn't conceding ish to Shaq. He's not.
Yeah.
He didn't. And what happened? They broke it up. Kyrie got fed up. He ain't conceding. What happened? They traded him. They broke it up. So you got to look at not like Jordan now with the Jordan brand, the Jumpman, the NASCAR, and all that. You got to look at him at today in today's game player.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, they don't respect much, Ocho.
And that's the thing, though, Uncle Joe. Even if they don't respect it, we're talking about skill set, what he's able to do, right? What he's able to do. Jordan is one of the few players. I mean, there are few players that can play in any goddamn era and dominate, especially this era.
But I got to give you the ball, Ocho. I just ain't finna take the ball out and just hand it to you and just turn it over to you now. I'm trying to get mine too.
Listen, hypothetically speaking, we're talking about Jordan at his best. I'm assuming being in today's game. He putting up 40 a game.
Ocho, but you got to realize back then there weren't a whole lot of players. These guys now are more skilled. They're more skilled guys now than they were then.
Right. Absolutely right.
You look at that guy, them guys couldn't shoot. Everybody on the team now can shoot the three.
Yeah,
you had a Steve Kerr, you had a John, you had a Paxson and a Craig Hodges. That's three guys on the Bulls. Every once in a while, Jordan would get hot, but Jordan is about a 32% three-point shooter. These guys now, do I think Jordan would dominate? Yes, but I think he's going to have to get some threes up. I just don't believe as aggressive as he is to the basket. I just don't know if getting to the basket and shooting the midi, Joe, I don't know if that's enough. You gotta hit the three. You gotta get 6, 7 threes up.
I think he would definitely increase his 3-point percentage, but the fact that could nobody stay in front of him, I don't.
And they let you play zone now, though, Joe.
Yeah, I know, but he ain't gonna. Man,
I think the thing is the 40-point triple double. That's what's throwing me off. If you say he gonna average 40, I give you that. But a 40-point triple double,
that's gonna be
tough. That's the point. I'm not saying he couldn't average 40. Oh, absolutely, he could average 40.
Okay.
It's the 40-point triple double.
I want to talk about the triple
me
double
off.
part.
Fantastic. So you heard what he had to say. Shannon did not make one sensible point there. Not one sensible point. You know you have no argument when you start talking about these young guys don't respect you. Bro, what does it matter? If there's a person that you cannot whoop in a fight, whether you respect him or not is irrelevant. You can't beat him. Your respect for him or lack thereof is irrelevant. You can't beat him. If you respect him or you don't, it doesn't matter. These guys respecting MJ or not doesn't matter. It doesn't stop him from doing what he wants to do to them, which is abuse them on the court. That's number one. Number two, Shannon was making a point that made no sense if you listen carefully. He was like, these guys are not deference, they're not deference, they're not passing the ball. Who are you talking about? Who? Who's not passing Michael Jordan the ball? What are you even talking about? What scenario is this that you're describing? Michael is playing with who? That they're not passing him the ball. Who? What franchise would Michael Jordan be playing on that a player on that team would not pass Michael Jordan the ball? That player won't be on the team. And more importantly, Michael Jordan will ensure that he gets the ball from that player. What are you on? What do you mean? What do you mean they wouldn't pass him the ball? What are you talking about? You're not going to pass the ball to the best player in the world? What are you on? I didn't even understand what scenario or universe he was talking about there. They're not going to pass. What do you mean pass him the ball? Like, I'm confused. I'm confused. He would be the number one option regardless of who he plays with. Give me an example. Like, if Jordan played with who? They're not going to pass who? Who? What player in today would you say that you would put on a team with Michael Jordan and you would make a number one option over Jordan? Who? So I don't even understand what the hell Shannon was talking about there. That was just like a scenario that made no sense. He just created a fictitious scenario that would never exist in the world. So you had that point there. In terms of Jordan averaging over 40, he could do that. And I don't think it'll be that difficult. We've already done the math on this. So that's very easy. 40-point triple-double. Well, I've seen MJ average 32, 8, and 8. I've seen him average 32, 8, and 8. And given the fact that teams shoot more these days, I think the opportunity for him to get those assists would be greater. And given the fact that we don't have any traditional bigs, and MJ was a good rebounding guard, I think he could average a triple-double. So let me get this straight. Russell Westbrook could average a 31-point triple-double, but Michael Jordan can't average a 40-point triple-double. These are not serious people. I keep telling y'all, sports media is not a serious medium. These are not serious people trying to have conversations here. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, and I'll finally say this. You know, when I go against some NBA players, some dumbass people be like, "Oh man, you're not an NBA player, so who are you?" But Shannon Sharpe is an NFL player, and some of y'all be listening to him acting like he's making some sense. It's making no sense here. Just want to point that out. Catch you guys on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.